Hello, dear viewers! My name is Albina Arturova, and today, with my group members, we are going to present you our ICC public project, or more exactly, critical incident that we chose for teaching intercultural communication course. Before starting, first of all, let me show you our short agenda of what we'll discuss in this video presentation. So let's start from brief description and the background of our critical incident. Our critical incident's title is How Dare You Not to Kiss My Hand? In general, it was self-written text because we took it from our own experience that we faced with in Malaysia when we were exchange students in this country. So this kind of situation, misunderstanding situation, took place in our first class that we attended there. Let me explain more in detail. So teacher was conducting your lesson in usual way as it's supposed to be in our country too, nothing unique. The most interesting thing happened at that time when time was up and we started collecting our stuffs, and one girl from our class went to nearer to teacher and kissed her hand. We got really misunderstood and asked ourselves what's going on, because before this kind of action we saw in Turkish movies where children kiss their parents' hands in order to explain their love, respect on holidays, weddings. So we thought maybe this teacher was her mother, this girl's mother, until that moment when all girls from that class started queuing to kiss her hand too. So then we went closer to teacher because we had a lot of questions, as I mentioned before, as we were exchange students. So she gave her hand to us, and maybe she thought that we came to kiss her hand too. And without mutual action, we just immediately asked our questions and just left that place. Everyone was looking at us with amusement, with misunderstanding faces, and I think after this situation, both sides, both of them and us, got really misunderstood.
My name is Assem. I'm going to introduce a model of intercultural communicative competence according to Byram, and there are 5 components of ICC which are needed to students to become an intercultural speaker. And our aim in presenting our critical incident in terms of knowledge show the differences and the similarities between their own culture and another culture, especially to show how Malaysian students show their respect to the teacher. And in terms of attitudes, to raise their curiosity, to be open to differences, and not to equate indifferences and the indulgence. In terms of skills, being able to interpret the symbols, in our case the signs of respect, and communicate, interact successfully despite the cultural differences. We had some challenges in doing our project because of the situation in the world. We couldn't interact face to face, but we tried our best.
Hello everyone, I'm TFL student Ayazhan Uraz, and today I'm going to talk about the knowledge that we acquired while doing this project and also during the ICC course. So before starting, I would like to say that throughout the ICC course, we made some improvements, such as social improvements, like collaborating and communicating with each other, with team members, and also working in a team, and also creativity improvement. So today I'm going, as I said before, today I'm going to talk about acquired knowledge. So first, let me start with ICC learning objectives. So we learn how to write ICC learning objectives based on Byram's model, including knowledge, skills, attitude, and cultural awareness. And so here are some of objectives presented. So the second one is we learn how to create classroom activities and design lesson plans. And the next one is we learn how to prepare some supplementary materials, such as students' workbooks, teacher's guideline, and some digital PowerPoint presentations, and also worksheets. We also learn how to use PBL approach in the classroom while passing this ICC course. It can be demonstrated further by my team member. Last but not least, we learn how to practice peer evaluation and self-evaluation during the ICC course.
Hello, my name is Symbat Ussenova and I'm going to talk about PBL gold standard in our project. According to the first step, challenging problem, incident should be one whose answer cannot be found by just a Google search. And here we are! Even though I knew about the hand-kissing action when I used to watch Turkish movies, I would never thought that the same action can be found in Malaysia as well. That's why we believe that it's necessary for the learning content in order to accept adequately and calmly the shocked eyes of local people whose question, "You should have kissed her hand, why didn't you do that?" Second one, sustained inquiry. Since this process is more active and in-depth than just looking at something in a book or online, it took us 5 months to ask Malaysians deeper questions to find answer and the resources. Why do you react so harshly? Third one, authenticity. This incident is real, it's a tradition of Malaysia. Authenticity increases student motivation to learn, to investigate more. It has an authentic context, such as when students solve problems like those faced by people in the world outside of school, outside of university. What would you do in the real life in Malaysia? Number 4, students' voice and choice. Project creates sense of ownership in students. If students aren't able to use their judgment when solving problem or answering driving questions, the project feels like doing an exercise of following set of directions. Number 5. We don't learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience, what students have learned, and think about how it might be applied elsewhere. Number 6. Learning to give feedbacks, to criticize, and to accept critics will improve the project processes. Students make their project work public by explaining and displaying it to people beyond the classroom, how it's happening right now, online. As the main aim is to broaden students' horizon and reinforce their intercultural competence. To sum up everything, I want to say that this project includes PBL Gold Standard and we are happy to present you our darling. Thank you for your attention.